The first way you're still dressing like a dork is you're wearing high waters. This is just not the type of pants you guys want to be wearing. You want to have your pants cut out about mid-ankle level. When you start to get your pants higher than mid-ankle level, you start to reach, you know, high water, capri, extremely dorky territory, Steve Urkel territory, you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure your pants are not too short, especially when you guys can start to view the high white socks in there as well. Not the best look. So make sure you guys are getting pants that are at the proper length and not too high where you can start to expose a lot of things you don't want to expose with those high socks. And they're kind of uncomfortable as well the higher you get with the pants, with, you know, where they cut off at, because your movement starts to become restricted as well. So high waters are not the type of pants you want to go for. Make sure your pants are cutting off at about mid-ankle level. The next way you're dressing like a dork is you're wearing those super big old thick glasses. So guys, glasses are cool. They add a lot of, you know, style to your outfit, a lot of symmetry to your face. But when you start to get glasses that are overly thick, they just don't suit you well. They don't complement your face and your face shape, your facial structure. And then you guys, heaven forbid, you want to wear the glasses that, you know, that are almost on its last edge, and you want to start putting the tape in it to try to save it. It's just not the way to go. It looks extremely dorky and nerdy. Just get away from them. Get some new glasses. It'll suit you and make you look a lot better. The next way you're dressing like a dork is you're wearing Dickies. So if you guys are not aware of Dickies, this is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. So basically what it is it's basically like a cutoff turtleneck. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but so it's where you might as well be wearing a turtleneck, but you're not wearing a turtleneck. So it's like it has a turtleneck structure, but it cuts off like here around the, you know, torso area. Gosh, just a hideous thing to wear. Not a good thing. It makes you look extremely tacky. You might as well just wear a turtleneck. When I think of this, I think of the movie Dinner for Schmucks. I'm a big movie guy. I don't know if you have seen it, but in the movie, there's this character who's extremely, you know, more of a dorkier character, but he wears these Dickies and they look extremely ugly. And when you take them off, they just look extremely tacky. You might as well, like I said before, wear a turtleneck. It's meant to, you know, look like it's a turtleneck, but then when you take it off, you're not wearing a turtleneck. So once you get hot with what you're wearing, you take it off, it just looks extremely ugly and hideous, and it's an opportunity for you to be laughed at hysterically. So please do not wear Dickies. Big thumbs down. Don't ever wear them. If you do wear them or you do have them, throw them away immediately. Just on a regular turtleneck. It'll save you a lot of disasters that will come to you by wearing a Dickie. The next way you are dressing like a dork is you are wearing Velcro shoes. I recently touched on this in a previous video. I got a lot of good feedback on it, so I'm glad you guys agree with me. But Velcro shoes are just not the way to go, guys. They look extremely immature, nerdy, dorky, all the words that can be said about them. Especially the Velcro like sandals as well. These aren't a good way to go. I'd even go as far as the, you know, laceless shoes, you know, the Skechers laceless shoes or all those other shoes that are laceless. This is not the type of shoe you want to go for. Just looks extremely nerdy. Make sure you guys are getting, you know, more of a shoe that shows you're showing some effort, not shoes that you're going to get laughed at for wearing. The next way you're dressing like a dork, I mentioned briefly before with the high waters, is wearing those extremely high white socks. They're just not, guys, you just shouldn't wear them, okay? They're not meant to be worn, especially in the occasion a lot of you guys wear them with, which, you know, especially if you throw these on with the high waters. Then along with the Velcro shoes or the, you know, the Velcro sandals or the laceless shoes, it's not a good opportunity for you. It's, you know, you're doing a lot of dorky-like activities all come together, which is why you're getting talked about. So the high white socks, make sure you guys are wearing those in a smart way, being very cautious about where you wear them. I will not wear these, like I said before, with a lot of different pants. You guys are going to wear them with, you know, maybe a more athletic type of outfit or, you know, some white shoes. This may complement a little bit more, but be very strategic about where you guys decide to wear these high white socks because they can go bad very quickly. The next way you're dressing like a dork is you're wearing the weird saying shirts, you know, like the Star Trek shirts or the, what's another one? The Star Wars shirts, you know, things like that are the ones that say like vote for Pedro and all those other, you know, extremely immature, nerdy type of sayings that, you know, can make you look as if you're more of a dorkier type of person. So make sure you're extremely strategic with your shirts as well. Like I said before, you guys know I like the minimal shirts, minimal logos. You know, this way you just give yourself opportunity to look the best you can on every occasion, every type of event, every type of situation on a day-to-day basis. You don't throw yourself in this type of boat or give yourself an opportunity to be talked about by wearing those immature saying shirts or just those shirts that, like I said, make you look like you can be on the more dorkier side of your dressing. The next way, dressing like a dork, is wearing suspenders. So this is more so, I would say, as you combine all these together and throw the suspenders on, this is the finishing touch on the dorky look. So suspenders, I've seen them look good before, but like I said, when you guys start to combine them all with the points I just previously talked about, it's dorky territory, bro. This is not what you want to do. So make sure you guys are, you know, not really throwing on the suspenders as well, along with these other points that I mentioned. The next way you guys are dressing like a dork is your dorky backpack. You know, your dorky backpack with the cartoon characters on it, or your dorky backpack with the millions of zippers on them. All this needs to go. It's good to have a nice minimum backpack. No big, you know, characters, movie things, cartoons, things like that. Stay away from the bags with 1,000 zippers as well. It's kind of more of a dorky, immature look as well. So make sure you're getting those book bags that are, you know, more minimal, don't have the big type of, you know, icons and all those character stuff on. This will save you a lot going forward.